Hey, everybody. Thanks for signing in early. We'll get started at 7 o'clock. I want to, as a systems check, would you mind typing something in chat to make sure I'm receiving chat okay? Hmm. Hmm. This is weird. So if you're on and you're connected okay, please type something in the comments to say hello. I normally monitor the comments with my phone, and it's not letting me do that for some reason. So I'm trying to get some feedback to see if things are okay out there. Jaron Davis, hello. Thanks for that. So it looks like chat is working. I really appreciate some feedback. Thank you. And I guess it's weird. It's not letting me get in, but if you guys are in, that's what really matters. So that's great. Ooh, the time is upon us, so we're about to get started. Hey, Alice Foster, good neighbor of mine. Oh, we got two neighbors on. That's fun. Two Hillcrest neighbors. Hey, Georgette Walker. Hey, Georgette. And the countdown. We will start sharply at 7 p.m. And welcome and thanks for joining us for this is my fourth Facebook Live virtual gallery, and so happy that you could join us. And tonight I have my first guest artist joining us, fellow Award 7 artist, Deidra Bell. And we have a message from her, and she's going to be interacting with us in chat tonight. She's a fabulous mixed media artist. Tonight we're showing some of her jewelry, but hopefully we'll get some of the more. Let me say it this way: she has amazing sculpture. So down the road, hopefully we'll bring some of that. But tonight we wanted to keep things light and fun and affordable. So we have some really cool jewelry, and I'm going to focus on greeting cards to include my holiday greeting cards. And I didn't bring. I meant to bring some down so I could physically show you them, but I have a video that'll hopefully do the trick. Maybe I'll sneak away when nobody's looking and grab some. So again, really excited to be here. Thanks for joining us, and we're going to jump into the show and we'll do some explaining along the way. So both of us will talk about our process and what we do, or why we do what we do, how we do it, and enjoy that, because that's really a good part of the fun of how we stay connected and excited and motivated to bring more art to you to share. So, without further ado, let's. Yes, Mickey, Deidra does do fabulous work. So, those were my greeting cards, holiday greeting cards. It's a collection of 10. And as you notice, there were scenes from around Washington. The one thing you might not have noticed was some of those snow scenes that look like snow-covered berries were actually um, cherry blossom buds covered in snow, and it was March 2018 where we had that freak snowstorm and spring snowstorm. So I was out there before the sun came up with my camera and got those pictures. Also the pictures of the snow-covered MLK Memorial I took during that same spring snowstorm. So that set comes in a box of 10. They are blank inside. On the rear cover, I have like a title and some background about the image. Um, Three of them have like Happy Holidays on the front of them. The other ones you could really use for any occasion. So the box of 10 costs $40 delivered. And if you're interested in purchasing them, type item number 99 sold in the comments, and I'll follow up with you with how to pay, and I'll invoice you, and I'll need your mailing address to send them to you. So again, and I'll repeat this a few times during the show. Um, the holiday greeting cards are, if you're interested in them, item number 99 sold in the comments, and I'll follow up with you. Okay, and we're going to use that item number sold for selling everything else this evening. So it might sound like a broken record, but it's very simple way to let us know that you're interested in picking up something, and we'll follow up with you. Okay, so now I'd like to introduce Deidra Bell. As I said, she's a fabulous Ward 7 native Washingtonian mixed media artist that, gosh, we've probably known each other a dozen years or so. I guess we met through the Ward 7 Arts Collaborative. And when she and I get together, we talk and talk and talk because we really, hit it off, and that those creative juices start flowing. She is the one who actually introduced me to Larry Pancho Brown, who's teaching artists how to leverage Facebook Live to promote our art. So I returned the favor and invited her to join us tonight. So I'm gonna she's gonna talk to you for a minute, and then we'll see her beautiful jewelry.
Hello, my name is Deidra Bell, and I'm a native Washingtonian and an artist and designer. My dear friend Marvin called me to ask if I'd be part of his event. Well, of course, I was honored just to be asked. But I would like to say also that I am thrilled that so many of you have taken time out of your day to stop and spend some time with us. What we are introducing to you this evening is my glass jewelry, and it's incorporating a number of things, but keep in mind over time it's going to be morphing and changing because I work with thousands of things in the studio, and it is just incredible fun to me. So it's always going to be changing, and quite often just one of a kind, unfortunately, because I have to move on to the next exciting thing. Hopefully you'll stay with us for a while. If there's anything that you like or any questions you have, I'll be in the chat room. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Isn't she just delightful? And as she said, she's in the chat room. So if you have a question about a specific piece, you can ask her. I'm gonna do a lot of the talking, but she's monitoring chat and can answer specific questions. Okay, so all right, if you're ready, let's jump in. This is item number one, a pair of beautiful earrings, dark orangey rose and black dichroic glass. And Deidra was kind enough to give me a cheat sheet so I could explain what dichroic glass is. Dichroic glass was created in the 1800s in a vacuum process for scientific applications. Around 1990, NASA developed it for use on the re-entry panels on their space shuttles, and it's highly valued in the art world for its brilliance and beauty. Dichroic glass. So, item number one, dichroic glass. They're about 3/4 of an inch long, and they sell for $20. So if you're interested in item one, please type item number one sold in the comments, and Deborah will follow. I keep saying Deborah. I'm sorry, Deidra will follow up with you. So yeah, yes, Marva, they are brilliant. But again, if you'd like to buy them, item number one sold. And thank you so much for your interest and participation. Item number two, another pair of earrings made from dichroic glass, purple, turquoise, and midnight blue. And they are 2¼ inches long. Item number two sells for $30. Item number two, 2¼ inch long earrings sell for $30. Hey, Jean Cornelius, welcome. And for people just joining us, we're sharing Deidra Bell's artwork, her beautiful jewelry, with you first, and then I'll do greeting cards and the holiday greeting cards later. Okay. So item number, whoops, I can't see the item number. This is item number three. Item number three, earrings, red, orange, midnight blue, and yellow, also made from dichroic glass. They are 2 inches long. One's 2 inches long, and is 1¾ inches long. So you have that asymmetric thing going. That, I, I, yes, I'm enjoying myself, but I thought of something, but maybe I shouldn't say it. So, oh, item number three sells for $30. Item number three, $30. A pair of earrings. One is 2 inches long, and one is 1¾ inches long. Look at those cool things. Item number four, Dichroic glass earrings with dangling purple, turquoise, and midnight blue beads. And they are 2¼ inches long. Very snazzy. And item number 4 sells for $30. Item number 5. When I first saw these, I just thought shark's tooth. I love that shape with the rainbow effect. So these earrings, number 5, made from dichroic glass, iridescent midnight blue, yellow, red, orange, and turquoise colors, and the unique shape, and again with the asymmetric size. So one is 2 inches long, and the other is 1.75 inches long. Oh, my other talking point. See, I'm trying to do good, Deidra here. Um, so most of the silver in the pieces is silver plate. The ear wires are all hypoallergenic or silver plate. And again, if you have any more specific questions about individual pieces, please address them to Deidra in the chat. Good. So that was item number 5. Item number 5 sells for $40. Item number 6. Oh, I like these too. I don't. I never had. I never really did earrings, but these are cool. um, these are yellow, orange, and black dichroic glass with dangling beads and curved wire, and they are 2 inches long. And item number 6 sells for $40. Item number 6. Item number 7, our first necklace, iridescent orange, apple green, green and black. Organza and heavy string cord made from dichroic glass. That's very cool, and it's a good size. It's 2¼ inches long, so it's a cool size. Item number 7. Item number 7 sells for $40. And if there's a little rainbow sub theme running this evening, so these are lovely. Item number 8, rainbow colored dichroic glass, tall rectangles, 2¼ inches long. Very cool. They just look like summer, don't they? Item number 8 sells for $40. Item number 9, dichroic glass with purple, turquoise, and midnight blue beads. Item number 9 is 2½ inches long and sells for $40. Item number 9. Hey, Billy, thanks for joining us. Moving to item number 10. Item number 10, black, white, and very dark brown wooden, metal, glass, and metal. I'm sorry, black, white, and very dark brown wood, metal, glass, and metal beads. Item number 10 sells for $40. Item number 11, rose and black dichroic glass with dangling silver beads and fresh water pearls, 1 5/8 inches long. Item number 8 sells, I'm sorry, I'm backtracking. Item number 11 sells for $50. Item number 11 sells for $50. Item number 12, Playful hot orange dichroic glass with dangling silver wire, amber and silver beads. They're cool. And these are 4 inches long. So it makes a very strong statement. Item number 12 sells for $50. Aren't these playful? Item number 13, pale yellow, green, and black dichroic glass and amber and silver beads with hammered wire labyrinth-like circles. They are 3.5 inches long. And okay, Pamela, thank you so much. And remember, if you'd like to purchase something, type the item number sold in the comments, and Deidra will follow up with you. So if you're interested in something, type item number sold in the comments. And it's probably a good idea, I should mention this earlier, to have a pen and paper with you. So if there's something that you're interested in, but you want to see what else there is, write the early item number down, and so you can buy it if that's the one that you like. I should probably say that better. Like keep a running total, because if you only want to get one thing and it was number 3 and you want to see everything else, like remember number 3, so you can put it into the comments at any time. But the first person who puts it in the comments gets it. Okay. So going to item number 14. Item number 14. Playful dichroic glass of purple, hot orange, hot pink, and yellow with raised dichroic beadwork. Item number 14 sells for $50. And item number 15, dichroic glass in shades of green and pink, wire wrapped with silver wire, glass beadwork, and a silver chain, and it is 3.5 inches long. Oh, and I didn't mention that the length on the previous one. Item number 14 is 3.25 inches long, sells for $50. Item number 15 is 3.5 inches long and sells for $70. Okay, this is Deidre's last piece. Item number 16. Necklace, triangular shaped necklace made from dichroic glass in shades of green and pink with green dichroic beads, wire wrapped with silver wire and beadwork. Is adorned with pink and green glass beads, silver chain. It's 3 inches wide by 2 5/8 inches long. Item number 7. I keep saying 17. Item number 16 sells for $70. So again, it's silver chain. It's 3 inches wide, 2 5/8 inches long, and it sells for $70. If you're interested in item number 16, please type item number 16 sold in the comments. So let's see. So that was the last of the pieces. I'm gonna go back through the comments to see if there are anything I need to address before moving on. All right, so we look good, and thank you everybody for joining and supporting Deidra Bell. Okay, and the next thing. All right, so let's talk about holiday cards again for a minute. Hi, and we have some people, new people joining us. Patrick, Carol, Gina, thanks for joining. So you just saw the collection of how my uh, Washington for the holidays greeting cards, and they are a box set of 10, and they sell for $40 delivered. So that's $40 including shipping. They are blank inside. Um, Beautiful images on the front. In the back, there's a title for each card, each image, and information about when and where I took the image. So if you're interested in picking up a set of Washington for the Holidays greeting cards, um, type item number 99 sold in the comments, and I'll follow up with you. Thank you. Um, okay, so all right. So now we're going to transition, and thank you so much, Deidra, for joining us. I had so much fun working with you to get ready for this show. Look forward to further collaborations in the future. If you have the item number for one of Deborah's pieces that you're ready to buy, anytime while the show's on, you can still put that item number in, and you can follow with us after the show. Like this thing will be recorded and reposted. That doesn't work. So send me information in Messenger. Reach out to Deborah Bell in Messenger, and do that follow up after the show if that's convenient for you. All right. So item number 17, I call this ducks and flowers for obvious reason. Um, the ducks, actually the ducks and the pigeon. I took those images while I was in Battery Park in New York City, just wandering around. Battery Park, since 9/11 is just gorgeous now. And the flowers on the lower right are also from Battery Park. I think those orange daylilies are from my backyard Hill, backyard here in Hillcrest. Yeah, I can talk. So the greeting cards are sets of 4 or 5, and they sell for $25 delivered. Okay, so each image on this slide and the slides following are sets of cards, and everything on the slide sells for $25 delivered, and the item number is on the card. So that if you were interested in flowers and birds, you type item number 17 in the comments, and I'll follow up with you. $25 delivered. Thank you. All right. So item number 18. Oh, item number 18 is called the Supreme Court, or SCOTUS, if you will. And I took these images on a cold February day. So if you're from a state that has senators, these would be perfect to use to send a very personal and pointed note to your senator and tell them to do the right thing with respect to selecting our next Supreme Court justice. Just saying. Okay. So item number 18, $25. $25 sold in the comments, and you can have these greeting cards to send your messages. Um, yes, strange times we live in. Item number 18 is called. I can't get my number straight. Item number 19 is called prayer bands. And all these images are from Brazil. Um, the prayer bands are from Salvador da Bahia, and they come from the Afro-Brazilian tradition where they actually tie a prayer band around your wrist. You pray for it, and you're actually supposed to wear the band until it falls apart, literally. This is a gate outside of a church that a lot of black Brazilians and still have used for hundreds of years. Um, and they go there to pray, and they leave their prayer bands there, and it's a really beautiful sight there. That seascape scene next to it is also in Salvador, and it was a Sunday, and I was actually following with my camera that sailboat off the coast. But when I went through the images after the fact, like this composition with the building, graffiti on the building, the ocean behind it, and the land off in the distance with the cloud, it's a beautiful sight. The silhouette in the lower left that's actually my partner Mike, and we were staying in this cool hotel that had been renovated and restored, one of these grand old hotels in Salvador, and that was the rooftop pool, which was very, very nice. And that lower right picture is I took at Ipanema Beach in Rio, and that's Sugarloaf Mountain off in the distance with the sun setting behind it. Item number 19, $25. So item number 20, I call this collection Favela, and that's the favela actually from the church where the prayer bands are. If you like literally turn around, the favela is like the next ridge over. And the structures and the like the geometric shapes, but not in any particular order. It's kind of interesting. And that fortification looking structure above it is a Portuguese fort that is along the coast of Salvador da Bahia. Bahia is a Portuguese word for bay, and they took a lot of resources out of the country through Salvador da Bahia, so they had these fortifications protecting it. That sunset has nothing to do with Brazil. It's actually off the coast of, I'm sorry, it's on the Chobe River between Botswana, Namibia, and Zimbabwe. And we were there in 2017, and it's really amazing, amazing place, amazing trip. And item 21, it's 3 pictures of Gerald, the gentleman there on the right. That's actually a candid picture. I took it on Ipanema Beach, but I think it's a captivating photo. So there are three of those in the pack, as well as another sunset behind Sugarloaf taken from Ipanema Beach. Item number 21 sells for $25. And more pictures from in and around Rio. I added one of Christ the Redeemer to this set, as well as a daytime beach shot like that's clearer of Sugarloaf Mountain. Item number 22 sells for $25. Item number 23, a different angle on both Sugarloaf and Christ the Redeemer, and another sunset shot of Sugarloaf off in the distance. Item number 23 sells for $25. The next one, we're going to Panama. And Panama, so we visited friends in Panama City, and you know, didn't know what to expect, but we love to travel, so we went to check it out. And the canal is like, I don't know, 40 minutes from where we were staying. And if you're in Panama, you got to go to the canal. It's the scope of this thing that people made, and it was like strong backs and dynamite that did it, is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And a lot of they bought in labor from all over South America and the Caribbean. So a lot of black families in Panama are there, and their forebears are the people who built that canal. So there's a lot of cultural history there, as well as just the engineering feat that it took to pull that together. Very cool. So item 24. $25 delivered Panama Canal. So these are what do I call this one? Item 25. I call water and waves. Waterway. So the water up in the top picture, in the top cards, are off the coast of Panama. We took a catamaran up the coast, and had a fantastic time. And it was the water was like this uh, emerald turquoise like deep color, but it wasn't like the Caribbean clear water. It was very beautiful, but it was different on the Pacific side, um, and the crashing on the waves on the rocks is kind of cool. Um, on the lower right, it's like waves of grass. Like allow me that. Um, but the and that's at a place that my actually father's family helped found in southern Maryland called the town of Eagle Harbor. And that sunset on the right is I was in at the wharf. Actually, I was on a boat that we were leaving the wharf, and took that sunset over Haynes Point here in the district. So DC people will make me appreciate that shot more, because I don't think a lot of people think about like fantastic sunsets here in DC, but there are places where you get pretty cool shots. Item 25, $25 sold in the comments. Thank you. So this is a 5 card set, and this is a very special place in Jamaica outside of the capital city, Kingston, called Strawberry Hill. It's a resort. It's a wonderful place for a brunch if you're in town, but it's literally on top of a mountain, and you can drive. It's a it's not a long it's not a far distance, but going snaking up that mountain is like it takes some time. Don't go if you're in a rush; you may not make it. But they've improved the road, so it's safer than the first time I went. But it's well worth the drive because it's so relaxing, so beautiful. The people are so nice, and they were doing a fabulous buffet. So now I wonder if they're just still doing the buffet. Well, hopefully they'll get back to it if they're not. But Strawberry Hill, wonderful place, 5 card set, and it's $25 delivered. So item 26. Item 27, I call this succulents and palms. And hey, Jackie, thank you. Um, I took the like daisy flowers in a vase I took here in DC. It was actually at a party. That was a table setting, so I just borrowed that. The other ones were all at the national the U.S. Botanic Garden on like just down the road from the U.S. Capitol, and that's a cool place. It's because they keep year round. They keep different climates active in the building, so there's always something blooming or doing something, year round. So it's a cool place to drop in, and the lighting's cool. So it's an opportunity to get some cool images, and these are all like relaxing things to have around. Item 27. And item 28 goes back to um, Brazil with the fort picture, black and gold. That copper cupola is like it's on that roof of that Grand Hotel I mentioned earlier, with the sun setting behind it. And still Sunday in Salvador, that picture with the building and the sailboat that I'm so very fond of. So again, 4 cards. Oh, I didn't mention the cards are 5x7, and they fit in the standard like 5x7. Um, what do you call them? Frame, 5x7 photo frame that you can find almost anywhere. So you can take this wonderful, thoughtful, if you take the time to write to someone, and particularly now that people are shut in, particularly older people who may not be as email savvy, would really appreciate, taking the time to send them something thoughtful, and that could end up being a nicer gift that they actually frame and keep around. So let me let me grab one real quick. I'll be right back. Uh, so this is one of those cards that I just dropped in a frame, and it's kind of cool. So these cards, the greeting cards, are actually a photograph, an actual photograph mounted on a cardstock. So you can they're blank inside, so you can use them for any occasion. So that's they're pretty versatile and cool. Item 28. Item 29. This is the District Wharf and the Navy Yard. If you haven't been, and it's nice to have the opportunity to get down and take a boat from or down the Anacostia and around up the Potomac, so you can get a different vantage point of these structures and how different, how cool they are. And having grown up here, I'm still getting used to like all the new things here, but I do like the wharf, but I like being on the water too, so that's fine. Item 29. And item 30 is called Fire. It's this 4 card set. And Fire is the last thing we're gonna sell today. So I wanted to do a lighter day with easily affordable items, as part of our introducing Deidra Bell to my virtual gallery, and I really enjoyed again working with her. Um, so let me talk about some other things that I do with photography. I one thing was kind of a surprise for me. I've had a number of people bring pictures of their loved ones to me for restoration, and um, it's it was not something I set out to do, but it's these things are mean a lot to people, right? These there's it's a, it, the image may be the last thing or the only thing that they have of somebody that they've lost. So they're trusting you with a lot, and each time I've bet the challenge, and they've been very happy with my work. Each one is a different challenge too, depending on the state of the photograph. Um, and actually one of my customers bought a bunch of like family photos from her childhood on the beach of Panama, actually, and it's like, and she had ideas of what she wanted done. She wanted a couple of them blown up, but they were fading, and there were like random people in the backgrounds. They were odd. So I did a bunch of stuff for that set, and it was like the result was pretty cool. So they still look like old photographs, but they don't have the random people in them, or they don't have the crease in them and stuff. So I still like that it's true to the history of the item, but they're more enjoyable. So that's all fun. So if you have something like that, let me know, and we'll talk about how to approach it, and what's possible to do with them. Um, I also, I have a extensive website, marvinbowser.photography, and all the images there can be used. They can be printed, framed. I can do the framing. You can actually frame stuff from the website, but it would be I'd be happy to do something custom for you. I have in-house a set of like standard. Let me grab one. I standardized on a classic, gallery kind of format. with a box frame and white mat that's 8 millimeters thick. So it's a double thickness mat that may not come up on the screen, but you get a nice background on that. And these frames are what are they? 14 by 17. So they're a good size, and because I discovered when I started, I wanted to do big stuff, but a lot of people in Washington, unless you just bought a place or you're doing complete renovation, don't have a lot of space for like really big pieces. So this size is a good size that seems to that people it's a good size that fits in people's homes. But I still want to do some big pieces. So let me know if you have um, something that you want. I can shoot it. I can shoot it, or go through my archives because even the website has a lot of stuff on it. But I have like I think over 10,000 images in my active archives and I draw from that all the time. So and I'm always taking pictures. This since we've been on lockdown, I haven't been traveling, so this is like nuts. But it has given me some time to go back to the archives and pull out stuff that is wonderful that I haven't been able to use yet. But I am antsy to get back out on the road when it's safe to do so. So hey Gene, thanks for the purchase. So what else? Any other questions, comments? Detra, how are you doing out there? Hey, Donna Dowdy. Hey, Christy. How are you? Christy's my cousin. She lives in Texas. How does this work? Christy, I'm going to add you in. I don't know if that's how this works. They're going to blow it up. Good. Glad you're doing well. Oh, and it's Texas' birthday, so tell him happy birthday for us. Hey, Almer. Yes, this is Daryl Johnson, and I'm trying to remember the name of his company, but he's a local family-owned business that does his shirts. I'll have to find his website and send you a link. Um, cool. So um, I think if anybody has a question for me, or because we have done what I wanted to do. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do one more of these. Hey Serge, thanks for joining. Yeah, I like this too. Um, so Holiday greeting cards are $40, set of 10 delivered. To buy them, item number 99 sold in the comments, and the all the other ones um, are $25 for a set, and they are the ones that are the photograph mounted on the card. The yeah, so and again, so when we're done with this, the video will be posted. We maintain like a counting of the item numbers for the various shows. So if you change your mind and you want to pick up something, you can refer back to the video on Facebook and send us a messenger note saying item number. I want item number, whatever, and we'll follow up with you. So thank you, Donna. So again, thank you so much for joining us, Deidra Bell. It's been a blast working with you. Let's do it again. And everybody stay safe. And I'll probably do another show in 2 weeks. So until then, stay safe, and we'll be in touch. Right. Thanks so much.